Hello, this is Jason with Good Pay. I wanted to give you an update on where I'm at. I've had a lot of development within the last 3 weeks on the payment side and kind of the model we were using. To jog back a little bit, I had a advisor suggested I talk to a crypto person he knew that just had a successful exit. So I totally want to talk to him about the exit. And I'm a little skeptical about crypto just because it's so volatile and people don't trust it. But I went and met with him and explained my project, and he suggested I look at a stable coin. And I wasn't familiar with stable coins, so I started just kind of digging into it, and then I started diving into it, and went on like a 30-hour deep dive over a weekend into stable coins. And then from that, I kind of just got a bunch of information, and then I started looking at scenarios that a stable coin could work for our model. And I found some pretty good examples, and I think I've come up with a solution for payments that gets us completely away from banks and credit debit card processing, which is really nice just because that was the original intent and problem I was trying to solve, is just that banking and credit debit processing is slow, archaic, insecure, fee-ridden, and just get us out of that system. It's just old, and there's better systems out there, and then also we can build better systems, which I think I have in this case. So to briefly explain, what we'll do is we will create, we'll create a stable coin. Whoa, shoot, lost you guys. We'll create a stable coin that is backed by the US dollar, and then we will, when a user loads up their money onto GoodPay, $100 onto GoodPay, that becomes a digital currency that we'll exchange within the ecosystem. So if you pay for goods, you'll pay with the digital currency, and it's basically our stable coin. And then it's on the IBM blockchain, which is, they have a fintech focused blockchain, Hyperledger. And so we will do all the transactions on the IBM blockchain. When the money goes back out to a bank, so a merchant gets $100 that day in GoodPay payments, and they want that money to go out to their bank that night, they just ACH transfer it, and it shows up the next day as US dollar. So basically we're just using a coin inside the payment ecosystem, but what it does is it completely removes us away from paying all these bank relay fees and getting banks involved. We can exchange the money without a bank ever touching the money. And I like that solution. I also like being on the blockchain just because there's added transparency and benefits to it in so many different ways. And IBM, I've met with IBM, and they're very helpful and eager to help us with this project. So it should be a great partnership. And yeah, so that's the development. I'm really excited to give you updates on that. And we'll keep pushing on. We're motivated. Okay, bye.